All right. This is free agency day 2/3. A lot of things happened since day one, man. But as you know, I'm your boy. I love you, Jace.
It's your boy Moot, and this is Pro Conversations. Let's get straight into it. So one of the first things that happened in day two was the whole Dame. First, was it? Was it the trade or was it just?
The first thing I saw was the damn Miles Turner to the Bucks.
And
Oh, it happened too fast. I'm at the Walmart. I'm like, so real deal. This was like my live reaction to like hearing this shit. I'm at Walmart. I want to say I can't remember what I'm doing. I don't know if I'm on break. I had just got off work. I just got off work, and I'm walking around getting shit, and damn the Twitter shit go off or the X shit go off. I'm like, okay, cool. Miles Turner to the Bucks. I'm like, the fuck? Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? This kind of a replacement for a younger Brook Lopez type shit. Immediately after, Damian Lillard has been waived to make room for it. But nigga, who? What? What the fuck? Man, I don't know. It was insane for that to happen. I haven't seen nobody get waived for that much money since John Wall. So that was like off rip off rip reaction to it. But like, how did you feel when you first heard the news? Like, we can get into it, but how you felt when you first heard the news?
yeah, I was definitely like, what the hell going on? Like with the first trade with when I trade, but signing with Miles Turner going to the Bucks, I was just like, what the hell? Like for all that, I ain't gonna lie to y'all boys. Y'all could have just kept Brook Lopez, twin. For that, like, if we being honest, like, I mean, we can say, I guess we can say Miles Turner a better on ball defender, but I mean, other than that, you get the same rim protection that you would have got out of Brook Lopez. Brook Lopez was a pretty good 3-point shooter, but then right after that, for them to be like, "Hey, Dame, goodbye." Then with some talks that Giannis didn't know nothing about it, like he feel a type of way
Mm,
about that shit happening. You know what I'm
mm-hmm.
saying? It's like what y'all boys got going on? And to put myself in Dame's shoes, I know it's like damn, like what the fuck? But I know he also like shit, bro. Y'all boy gotta pay me for these next like 4 years. I mean, shit. But yeah, that was definitely my reaction. Just what the fuck? Cause what the fuck with the Miles Turner signing, and what the fuck with the Miles Turner signing, and how does this like move the needle? Like when y'all already had like that stretch five, if you want to say the interior defender that's also a stretch five on the offensive end, like y'all just had that, and then Dame just y'all just flatting out throwing Dame out to that damn Jamal Adams meme when you trying to walk into the Jets facility and his car didn't work. Like what the fuck? Yeah, that was definitely a what the fuck situation. But with that going on, there was some talks about with Dame that there were some teammates, maybe even some people in the front office that didn't like that Dame wanted to go back to Portland to rehab with the torn ACL, and that rubbed some of the guys wrong from the locker room to the front office. How you feeling about that?
I feel like that shit is dumb. I ain't gonna lie. You know my situation. You knew my situation before I got traded here, and that situation was still ongoing as I was with y'all, and I'm pretty sure I was in high communication with y'all. My family and my kids, all of them stay in Portland still. I just tore my Achilles again. I was just fucked up last year. I had to go out. Whatever the fuck it was, I can't remember what the fuck he injured last year, but he was out and couldn't goddamn do the playoffs with Giannis. And Giannis was out too because he had the sprain. So yes, I'm finna go to where I'm comfortable at. I'm finna go chill with my kids. I'm not finna play all next season. I'm not. What we doing? Like, it's not training time, so I don't have to be here up in y'all niggas' faces, chit chat and whatever, or we going out to dinner. I know these niggas is the same niggas. Y'all didn't make any big extra moves. It's the same motherfuckers. I'm finna go home and get my fucking body right so I can come back even better than I was before. Even though it may not be a possibility, I'm getting older. So I definitely need to put in work to get, you know what I'm saying, the best I can be.
Was
Why
it?
the fuck is you getting mad? Cause nigga on work on motherfucking medical leave and want to go home and be with his fucking kids. What kind of shit is that? What kind of shit is that? Like, that's if the wave didn't happen. Me as Damian Lillard would have been looking at this, would have been side eyeing that shit. Like, Go ahead and trade me, bro. Or
But
would have asked for the wade myself. You know what I'm saying? Like that's weird as fuck. And the thing is, I don't know. Well, I did hear Chris saying because Chris Haynes did say it was a back and forth, but I don't know if he necessarily meant like, is it Dame agent talking to these niggas or niggas real there on the phone over there, yada 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 yada. Like, go, you know what I'm saying? You don't know. We don't know exactly those details, and I don't think we'll ever really get those true details unless Dame want to talk about it later on, or he get on one of these podcasts and really get his shit off. Cause I want to see like how what his thought process was not going to Miami. Like them real deal saying fuck what you talking about. We're gonna send you where we want you to go. What's gonna make sense for us? Type shit. Which is weird. I mean, that's not. This is like the. This ain't the first time we've seen some shit like that happen. Like shit happened with Jimmy. What? Shit happened with Jimmy twice. So we've seen players end up in places they don't necessarily want to be. But anyway, I just feel like this shit was some bullshit. To stay on, get back on topic. It's disrespectful.
yeah, that shit dumb as hell. Like, man, you telling this man he can't just go and chill with his family and he's rehabbing. He can't. This isn't a day to day injury. Like, this isn't something like he's just gonna be like, oh, hey, bro, I can practice today, y'all. I'm feeling good, bro. Like, this ain't nothing like that, bro. Like, oh, I'm fine. I'm feeling good today. I can practice, y'all. It's not one of those situations. So it's like this man is playing is not playing all next season. What the hell we gonna lock that man up for? That's not my significant other. So what the hell? Like we don't got to do that. If he can't, I don't know. Like he can't be around and be in practice. Like oh, do this on some like he can't even do that. What is him being there benefiting y'all? And then I feel like it was a thing like, oh, since he wanted to go back to Portland, all right, let's go ahead and get him up out of there. Like you said, I would have been side eyeing him the whole time. Anyway, you know me, I would have probably pushed up on the teammate like, see what's going on, like you know what I'm saying? Like I don't like that. Like that's weird. Like why would you not want that man to go back home and chill with his family when he, like you said, he on dad medical leave? We gonna treat it like it's a job because that's what it is at the end of the day. The man on medical leave. He ain't trying to tear the shit. He ain't fall off no damn street level. You know what I'm saying? We saw that man injure himself, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like,
Look at
yeah,
that roll
bro.
over his leg with the forklift, bro.
On camera, like we see you on camera. But just to keep it short, like we both on the same, you know what I'm saying, path. Like, it's weird. I don't understand why they would be doing that. But while we on the topic of it, do you have any teams in mind you think you like
Damn,
they ain't
man.
going to?
I got a few teams, man. But I feel like you got a team
I got a team.
specifically. Yeah, I feel like you got a specific team. I think you should go ahead and talk about. Now I get into my possible destination. This is Kool Aid, by the way.
So I'm just gonna say it, no context. Houston.
Okay.
Now go ahead. Go ahead, Jace.
Hey, you heard it here first. That's all I'm gonna say. But me being at how the climate is right now, you still got Russell Westbrook out too. Well, Russell Westbrook can actually play. That's the difference between that. Russell Westbrook can still play this season. But damn, I would say Houston came to mind too. But the first thing I saw, as far as teams wanting him after the wave, was Miami. Don't really see how that works with still having Tyler Hero. That'd be one of the worst defensive backcourts in a long time, to be honest. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see him come off the bench. I did see something about that, like him going to the Celtics and possibly coming off the bench at some point. I don't want to see that. It'd be cool. You know what I'm saying? Him being with JB and Tatum, but right now it don't look like they trying to. It don't look like they trying to win right now. It's like they trying to save money. That's what they focus on. That's cool. That's what you want to do, and then y'all gonna throw all the chips and put all the chips on the table for next year when JT come back. Cool, whatever. But besides that, I might definitely have to clip some of this shit because I'm real thinking. I couldn't think of shit when the trade happened. I couldn't like when the wave
Yeah.
happened. I couldn't think of shit for real. Like where would he actually fit and be needed and not have to come off the bench, or it actually makes sense because like I definitely thought about Golden State. It just seemed cool, like him going back home and then him and Steph pulling up from 35 fucking feet. Like you think, oh, go and guard this nigga out there in the three. No, you gotta go guard that nigga out there. Like you, that's one of the worst possible scenarios you could be in. Like in on my league, I didn't fuck around and put Trey Young and Steph Curry on the same team, and niggas be damn near unguardable because you can't double both these niggas from that far away from the goddamn from the goal, like from the three
Yeah.
point line, niggas is just yamming that bitch like that's a crazy scenario to be in. But like I said, with this Tyler Hero shit, defensively, that shit's gonna be ass. Niggas is getting baked, cooked, 375. Like that shit is over with, boy. That shit over with. So I don't know. I feel like his best move would be to go to Rockets. Him and Van Fleet just figure it out. Van Fleet go back to a six man. He been a six man before. Go ahead, 6 man role. Had a nigga Dame air that bitch out with that squad. I don't really see nobody beat them niggas. I ain't gonna cap. You got any teams
But
besides Houston?
yeah, I was trying to
You trying to think yourself.
think. You feel me? Like,
This shit weird.
um,
Nobody thought this shit was gonna happen. Like this nigga real deal go to any team. Like this shit weird. This nigga is getting paid $22 million for the next 5 years. Same thing with Aiden, but we're gonna get into that. Same thing with Aiden, we're gonna get into that. But like there's like I said, the John Wall situation. It's not as much money. Cause I was like John Wall's getting paid like some absurd shit, like 35 or some
yeah,
shit. Like
yeah,
this
that's good.
motherfucker, he gotta work
Off
another
him to
day in his life.
goddamn off them, bro. That's we ain't finna get into it. Go ahead.
Hey, nigga,
I'm
probably
gonna
for the
say
that
after.
nigga Brad, boy. They gonna be that nigga Brad in a few weeks. Nigga, I ain't gotta work no more, nigga. I'm good. That nigga family gonna
Crazy,
stay
bro.
in Phoenix and everything. Yeah, he gotta gotta do shit else. Nigga,
Oh
like,
no,
oh god.
I love it here.
That nigga gonna sign for 2 mil on another team, bro. That nigga ain't tripping about nothing. What the fuck?
Tell you,
But yeah, go ahead, bro. Go ahead. My fault.
yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I really couldn't even think of no teams. This might be like a late edit, cause I might think of one by the time we done, or I might just mention it. But yeah, cause I can't like the Kings that as the only team that popped in my head because of who just went to them, and I was like, if I'm not mistaken, they got DeRozan, ain't it?
Yeah, so they still got DeRozan, they still got Sabonis, and still got Malik Monk. We won't get into that though.
Yeah,
All right. Well, yeah, not to stay too long on this, even though it was important, it's like one of the major things that happened. I think we should get into the Miles Turner aspect of it because we all saw that the Pacers just went to the finals. It was very unexpected, but they got to the finals. And one of the main reasons why they got to the finals was their starting center all season. Been doing his thing. He's been doing this thing for years. This man was on that team when Paul George was there. He was on that team when Oladipo was there, and now he's on this team when Tyrese Halliburton is here. I think they should have got that man his money. I'm not gonna lie. I think he should have got his money. So to hear that there was offerings of less bread, it's not totally surprising because I kind of already alluded to that. But that was before we got to the finals. Usually teams, lock in those squads. They don't just do away with them the next year. I mean, unless you OKC with James Harden, but it's another conversation. That's another conversation. I think that shit was weird, and it just shows you where we at. The CBA shit, a lot of weird shit is happening. Like we're gonna be talking about this. Hopefully not. Hopefully we were talking about it in the past tense at some point. They like fix this shit or come up with something else that we can get back to the fun of things. Cause this shit ain't it. This shit
tell you.
weird, bro. It's weird out here, bro. It's so hard for motherfuckers to get together and just play ball, like, or keep motherfuckers together. Like, I like, I like the balance of it. Like, I like having a super team, but also like shit like OKC happening. But how do you feel about the whole Pacers situation?
I don't like because it's like a report about like how they was like they gonna like keep this noted type shit. Like somebody from like from the pay. Oh, yeah, I thought you would heard about that. Somebody from like the Pacers front office. If I'm not mistaken, they like texted Halliburton and they was like, "We gonna keep this noted." And then because I remember the headline being like, or the comment saying like, "This is because the Pacers and Bucks were just going back and forth in the playoffs and all that." You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So if that's true, like I get it, but I can feel it on Miles Turner's side if y'all not giving him that money. You know what I'm saying? Like they offer him some shit that he wanted. It just happened to be them, and he went to him. You can't really blame him when y'all didn't give him the money. And then this is somebody that y'all drafted. Like you said, he been here since Paul George. the rebuild situation. Oladipo, all them damn players, CJ Miles, boy, we can keep going down the line. But
Do
you trade
somebody
him,
say that
or
he is young?
yo, I'm telling you, like you,
Jeff T.
the Hickory goddamn jerseys, like he been here from the jump, and y'all made a finals and y'all let him go.
Stevenson second
I'd be
second
pissed.
stint.
I'd be pissed. I would be totally pissed. So I mean, like
Nigga.
you can't really blame him for go ahead.
And let's not even forget, nigga been in trade talks the last 4 years, fool.
Facts. Like Lakers. Yeah, hey boy, the Lakers supposed to get my 30, but they supposed to have they
And
supposed
buddy
to have
he
all
did a
facts.
2-for-1
Like,
for Westbrook ass, bro.
you know what I'm saying? Like, so really he would have been traded, bro. Y'all just I guess didn't find a deal that y'all really liked or what y'all was offering was getting counter offer type shit or whatever the case may have been. So he probably just been waiting on this shit. He probably just been waiting on this shit to be up knowing y'all probably wasn't gonna pay him that money. He was like, I don't give a fuck who offered me. They offered me some pay, I'm gonna go. And then you know it seemed like the Bucks gonna jump on when they got down. They don't know what the fuck they got going on right now. But yeah, that shit, another situation. Weird. Why you didn't resign him? Like we did predict now, you feel me, that he was gonna go to another team. But why we didn't say if we was the GM, we would let the nigga go. That ain't what
No.
we said. Nah.
Nah. Hell nah.
But why the hell y'all let him go, bro? I ain't gonna cap. Like y'all gotta hold all that noted shit, bro. That's y'all fault. I okay, punch yourself in the goddamn face, whatever you gotta do. But with that being said, what does Miles Turner bring to the Bucks?
I feel like he dead ass replaces what Brook was doing. Like he's a stretch five. I feel like he's probably a little bit more versatile on defense than Brook is. Brook was. I mean, shit is it's the same thing. The game retire. He just went to the Clippers. His feet, like that was my shit with Brook. Like he's a good rim protector, but like you get that nigga out on that perimeter, like a goddamn baby, yo, oh god, like a little baby deer or some shit, bro. He cannot keep up, and that's always kind of been a thing. He never really been that athletic or that nimble. Like he always been like a Bigfoot motherfucker. And that's cool. Like it goes with his game. So I feel like that he replaces the shot blocking aspect. And he's a lot younger. Well, not a lot younger, but he's younger than Brook Lopez is. So you could possibly get him to a point to where he's elevating and going to another stratosphere than where Brook kind of like plateaued to where he was going to be, which is cool. But if you're trying to have the team, trying to have a championship team built around Giannis, the goal is to keep getting better year in and year out. And them boys have not gotten better in a while, to be honest with you. So that's pretty much it. Like I don't see him being the second best player on this team, even though he is, if that makes sense. Like I feel like he should be a part of the squad, but it looks like you look up and down 1 through 5, he's like the second best player on this team and going to be like the second best scorer. Like he's asked to do a lot more than he ever was as a Pacer. And that we can kind of see what he made of. But yeah, how do you feel? Like, you know what I'm saying? What does Miles Turner really add to the Bucks for real?
Like we was talking about earlier, like y'all just replacing Brooke Lopez with down there like a younger Brooke Lopez. So I guess that's an upside to it. Like you get a younger version of Brooke Lopez, so y'all can fuck around and get him in that bag. Lock him in with Giannis ass, bro. Make him get in that post, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can unlock certain shit with him that y'all couldn't unlock with Brooke Lopez, which I do see as a, you know what I'm saying, big thing that could happen. And damn AD and Julius Randle back in New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? But chill, bro. Chill. I mean, hey, hey,
Nikola
but
Mirotic, let's go.
but yeah, I mean, I guess you got the upside of him being young, and he already did what Brook Lopez was doing, so he can easily replace that. And while doing that, y'all can also get him in the lab with Giannis. So I mean, they could pay off in about a year or two, but going into next season, it ain't changing shit. It ain't moving the needle yet, unless with this whole Dame move, you know what I'm saying? Y'all still paying, but I don't know. They got them. I don't know what they gonna do. I don't know what they got. I don't know if they rubbing their hands together like Birdman or if they crying right now. So,
Them niggas' hands is over their face
yeah,
right now, bro.
no, fact. So, with that being said, do you think Giannis asked for a trade?
That nigga's up out of there. That nigga's up out of there. They treating that nigga like he got them the first stint of the Cavs brawn right now. I ain't even see that coming. Like they got the chip and all that shit, and then it's like after that they just got comfortable, bro.
Yeah,
They
fact.
like, yeah, bro, ain't nobody gonna beat Chris Middleton, Drew Holiday, and Brooke Lopez. Like, nigga, like, come on, dog. Why we got Pat Connaughton? What they first fucked up at was keeping Pat and letting go DiVincenzo. That was
Facts.
stupid. That has always been dumb. I said it the day that it happened, and I'm gonna say it now. Like, that was a dumbass move, letting that boy go. Why is you the fuck? Pat Connaughton, nigga? Come on, bro. He was in a dunk contest. I don't give a fuck if he was jumping over two kids, nigga. I'm not goddamn re-signing that boy. Like that was just role players. People that are key points to championship teams, not the main players of the championship team. The person that you would view as the second best player on this team, like I said earlier, is Miles Turner. Third best is Brooke Lopez, not Brooke Lopez, Bobby Portis. What are we doing? I love Catapulta Jr., love Gary Harris, love Gary Trent Jr. Cool. Love them in Portland, love the games, the 3 and D, whatever. Why is we doing this though? Kyle Kuzma? Why we still got Kyle Kuzma on the team? If we serious about winning. Mr. 0 points? What the fuck? Man, that nigga gone, bro. Bottom line, he's gone. He's up out of there. I see him going to the Hawks. I don't know what they trade for him, how the pieces roll, however they can get that shit done. I would love to see him in the Hawks jersey. Him and Trey Young, that pick and roll would be nasty. It'd be what people thought we would, well, what we were starting to see this season with Dame and him. That's just gonna be nasty. How you feel?
Well, I just want to let you know, bro. If he go to the Hawks, bro, Jalen Johnson, bro, he up out of there. Nikhil Alexander Walker is probably up out of there too.
Mm.
But that does Giannis ask for a trade? Yeah. Y'all boy woke up and y'all like, all right, we gonna get rid of Dame. We gonna replace him with Miles Turner. We gonna re-sign KPJ, Gary Trent, and then, hey, bro, we gonna call up Gary Harris, bro. He on the way. And we gonna re-sign Jericho Sims, and we gonna trade Pat Connaughton. Hey, Giannis, you cool with that? I'm pretty sure that fucking meme I sent you earlier. I'm pretty sure he cursing their ass out. Like, what the fuck is y'all folks doing, bro? Like, what the hell? Like,
I can't get jiggy with this shit.
we not winning at the rate that we moving it right now. Folks is out here doing deals, re-signing key players to their teams. Don't get me wrong. From like the first episode, we said next year the East open, so this could be a little kick it back year for folks. Like you had brought up earlier, like, hey, the Celtics might be just kicking back, and they might just be waiting on JT next year. And cool. If any year gonna be the year, I guess this is the year because I mean it's key players out in the East, but now that they going, that take we don't know where the hell he's going yet, so we don't know. You know what I'm saying? And we don't know who they really replace him with unless they really betting they fucking money on Kevin Porter Jr. Love him, but if that's what they doing, I mean, but yeah, I think he definitely asked for a trade. It might be crazy, but I think he ended up in Miami though, cause they keep talking about this big move that they talking about making. I think it'd be for Giannis. And since they keep talking about goddamn, I think, if I'm not mistaken, Wiggins, he on the block. Sitting them boy has been walking. Y'all want to start some rebuild shit? Here y'all go. But off of that, let me say the biggest thing that happened today. Aiden cleared waivers, and about an hour, maybe 2 hours after him clearing waivers, it came out that he was signing with the Los Angeles, let me get it clear, Lakers, not the Clippers, but the Lakers. My boy Jace ain't get fooled this time, bro. Ain't get him this time. You feel me? But yeah, so 8 into the Lakers. How we feeling about it, my boy?
Man, not to say I'm surprised. I mean, we've been talking about this since he got waived. I feel like it's cool. Like they definitely needed a center. He's definitely a lot better than the Jackson Hayes shit, or even a Mark Williams, like, and any other center they got on the team right now. To be honest with you, he's a lob threat. He's efficient in the paint, like hook shots, mid ranges. He can do that. He can play great, like post up defense. I wouldn't say he's not a shot blocker. I'm not even gonna say I would say he's not a shot blocker by any means. He probably can. He's that tall. He has a 7'6" wingspan. He's able to do that, but he has to be put in the right rotations and the right game plan in order to get that accomplished. And I feel like JJ, if anybody's gonna be able to do that, I feel like JJ will be able to, even in his second year. I feel like he got that on lock. With all this upside, definitely a downside to it. Like we already know what's going on from his first stint with the Phoenix Suns. He has like really great moments, and then it's like that next game, he don't know how to play basketball no more. He's somehow unmotivated. He's throwing tantrums and shit. Like I feel like the Suns could have went a lot further with that KD acquisition had he not been pouting that Jock Landale's getting more time than him. Jock Landale not getting bait. Jock Landale not whining about touching the ball.
And he
That's
was
what you
playing
doing.
with heart.
Hey, ain't nigga playing with heart. Let's not forget. Let's not forget. Cause niggas be questioning your heart all the time, Aiden. What the fuck you got going on? You be acting like a big ass baby. Not even that, like you some of the things you do is like some of the shit they used to say Shaq would do. Like that childish shit, the diva shit. But you don't got the resume for it. So that's where the
Yo,
shit
at
don't
all.
make sense for me. I remember
Yo,
you said some shit like, I did everything there is to do in this league. I don't have to prove anything to nobody else. Just the fuck you do? To be acting the way you acting? You definitely got a lot more shit to prove. You have not done shit in no DPOYs, no NBA All First Team. You ain't got the All Star appearances. You ain't got the finals appearances. You ain't got the rings. You ain't. What do you got? If you retire right now, you are not going in the Hall of Fame. I promise you not. Now, granted, double machine. Like I said, lots of upside, efficient, loud threat, great post defender. Other than that, diva acts like a big ass kid. Will like derail the team morale of a team just because he can't get his way.
fact.
So I don't know. I have no clue how this goes. To be honest with you, I hope it goes well. I would love for it to go well, but I have no clue how this goes down.
Yeah, I can definitely say I feel the same about it because with the pros about it, like you said, like you get a lob threat. I guess we could say we get a high pick and roll guy because he can pop that
Mm.
motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So we do get some of that. Then come on, bro, we got fucking Luca Brown and Austin Reeves out of everybody to do it with the fucking head coach being JJ goddamn Redick. But so like you were saying, even to take it back to the Miles Turner thing that we were just talking about, like it's some upside here because we got that high pick and roll that we talk about, and boy, this could make not to doing like that, but this could be dead ass one of them Trey Young John Collins effects. Like he could go so crazy in this shit, but granted, this won't be a John Collins because we done seen this nigga without this team. So we already know what type player he is, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But like you said, double machine. That boy ain't gonna get it, you know what I'm saying? He gonna get the rebounds and he gonna put some points on the board. But the cons though, we seen that shit. Like you said, you got like a diva, but you not Shaq. You not no damn Dwight Howard. You not nobody with no resume to be out here acting like you're one of them ones. Are you a good player? Yes. Andre Drummond is also a good player.
No, that
He
ass
ain't
though.
out here, you know what I'm saying? He not out here like, hey, bro, he taking what's given to him and goddamn making the best of it. Hey, you gonna become a journeyman in a minute, twin. I ain't gonna care. Like, I don't think you got too many more stars, bro, for we be like, all right, bro. This nigga couldn't play with KD, bro. He couldn't play with Devin Booker, bro. Well, I ain't gonna blame you for Portland, little twin. I ain't gonna do you like that. Nigga can't play with Luca and goddamn LeBron, bro. Come on, gang. You couldn't even go take over Portland, nigga. A Ferdy was having his way down though. But
I said, bro, they had
yeah,
Simons,
you got
bro,
like
and Sharp, bro. Chill on them, bro.
but I mean, you're not a shot blocker. Like you a good, like you said, you're a good post defender. But other than that, like that little meme with the dog, and shaking, hey, and like, but I just in this scenario, I think that the pros outweigh the cons just because he finna be playing with Braun and damn Luca and Austin Reeves. I gotta put Austin Reeves in there. He just been getting better, bro. But even to knock him off and just Luca and Braun, like I think they just gonna make him look 10 times better than what he is. So I think it's gonna work. But I definitely do think, like you said, like he has a chance. Like that boy ass can bring the momentum down. Not fuck the momentum, the morale for a team down. Like fuck, I watch that man. Look at KD just sit there and bang with Jokic big ass, and he was just out of bounds looking at that man. It was the reason he was traded from that team, bro. That boy was tripping. I don't know what he had going on. Like Jay said, bro. I wanted him to stay another season because I want him to really mess with KD and really put that dog in him, bro. But come on, bro. You got that man banging with Jokic, bro. Like, so with that being said, it could go great or it could go bad, depending on how Aiden comes to this situation. But to get off that topic, do you have any more potential moves for the Lakers in the next couple days or?
I keep seeing them saying that they're looking for a backup center, and
Mhm.
one of the things I heard about was them going to get the young bull from out of New Orleans. You said, is it Messi, Yessi, whatever it is, the starting center. He made the all rookie second team.
I know who you talk about though. Yeah, I know who you talk about though.
They're in talks to get him, but what the hell they doing right now? I don't know what a lot of teams like. We kind of already expounded on that. We don't know what a lot of these teams are doing this season. The
Yeah.
CBA got everything looking a little weird. We're really unpredictable. Andrew Wiggins, I've been hearing about that for a good while, so it's probably bound to happen. We have been getting news currently at a time that this has been recorded. It hasn't happened yet, but there is news about a 7-team trade that's about to go down any moment, any hour, probably any day at this point. With some of the teams that were involved in free agency moves and some, to my knowledge, were not. They're all like a whole bunch of moving pieces. It could essentially just end up like the Clay Thompson trade from last year, if you guys are familiar with that. All it was like basically the same free agency signings. All that they changed were like pick swaps, and it was like second rounds going over here, first rounds going over here, cash going over here. But everything kind of, the whole NBA landscape kind of stayed the same for the most part. So, might get into that when it happens. You know what I'm saying? We'll definitely be here to report that. But the stay, I thought we could, transition out of that. We can stay in LA. That's not stay in LA, but stay in California. The other team that's in California that made a major move, well, in their eyes, it was a major move. They fell in the spot that they needed filled, which is the point guard position. Dennis Schroeder to the Kings. Last I heard about them during free agency, especially that they were on a Zoom call with Russell Westbrook and Dennis Schroeder simultaneously trying to get both of them over there. But now it seems that the Russell acquisition is at risk because it was known that they had to get the Malik Monk contract moved before they made that deal, which kind of sucks. I would have loved to see Russ over there. It'd been cool. They probably could have improved them. I right now feel like they spinning their rims on a damn treadmill.
Hmm.
That what going on right now with the King. Like I don't see how you see the guy that y'all drafted and then traded just get to the finals and basically if he don't go down with that injury, they probably winning that choke. Y'all see that and then say, let's bring in Dennis Schroeder. Like, no, what the fuck? Like,
Mhm.
if anything, I'm pressing the restart button because obviously we fucked up. I'm not gonna go and get Dennis Schroeder, but that's neither here nor there. I don't think the Kings need to restart it all over and burn it down. How you feel about Dennis Schroeder to the Kings?
Like you said, it's good for them. I guess like not looking at it from a league perspective. Like y'all ain't just become no. They just signed Dennis Schroeder, y'all. Like they, bruh. These top teams not in the locker room talking about y'all, bro. They not in a group chat like, hey, bro, the Kings, bro, they just got Schroeder, twin.
Bro,
Nobody saying that, gang.
how are we gonna do a scouting report?
Hey, come on, bro. Like, but I mean, like, I like Dennis Schroeder though. Like, he's not a bum. You know what I'm saying? So he definitely adds something to their team. Like you said, that they were missing in the point guard position, and he is one of those point guards where you can ask him to play a couple roles if need be, because he can be a playmaker. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm.
me personally, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? My offense not getting lit when I got no difference. But, you know what I'm saying? He can play that playmaker role, but he can also get buckets. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be fun to see how they play him out there. You know what I'm saying? With all them young bucks and DeMar. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I guess it'd be fun. But other than that, like, it ain't, the league is not on awareness because Schroeder just went to Sacramento to sack town. Like, they can light that beam all they want.
The
Like,
league is on high alert, sir. Like you to know.
other than that move, Tim Hardaway. That boy Tim Hardaway went to the Nuggets. How you feeling about that one?
Nigga. This is why I'm getting more and more like I say pissed off. I have been kind of pissed off, but I'm more so like annoyed, like with the Lakers. Like, what are y'all doing? The teams are getting better and better. This team right here, this Nuggets team, just lost Michael Porter Dream, but with Michael Porter Jr. They have like the same team that went Game 7 with the eventual NBA champs. So imagine them getting Cam Johnson, which is a total upgrade, defensively, rebounding, and assist wise. They go and get somebody else like a Tim Hardaway Jr. They already got Bruce Brown, and then not only did they get Tim Hardaway Jr., they went and got Jonas Valanciunas via
That's
trade.
what I was just gonna say. Yeah.
These moves are insane. Like if they had fucked this up, that trade request was gonna come, and you would have probably seen that nigga in the Lakers uniform. That probably would have happened. But they're like, nah, we're not going down too easy. I wish, again, this is my second time referencing that, but I wish LeBron had got this much attention. You know what I'm saying? I wish LeBron had got this much love from the cast.
Yeah.
I wish that was the thing. The niggas going out here and getting 45-year-old Shaq with a fucking full beard and shit. Like, what the fuck is we doing? But
I'm trying to tell you.
that's how I feel. I love it. The Nuggets is back. You know what I'm saying? They got to trade somebody else. But, you know, really they'll be in the right position to start winning again. How you feel, bro?
Real quick, so basically how Kobe feel about MPJ, that's how you feel about Jamal
Yeah,
Murray.
for shit show.
Goodness, but
Do not like that nigga.
yeah, these are two crazy signings though. Tim Hardaway and that boy Jonas Valanciunas to the Nuggets, like after goddamn getting back Bruce Brown and also added Cam Johnson, like for them Nuggets, boy, they cooking up something. In my opinion, they might be the best team right now in free agency with all these pickups. Who you thinking, Rocket? Talk to
I
me,
got Rock.
Rocket.
I got
Okay,
Rocket.
yeah. Yeah, that's the
Most
only
of them
thing I
niggas
was,
is
you know
six
what I'm saying?
seven.
Like, yeah, nah, for that, yeah.
Rocket said goddamn Hawks got like the most versatile motherfucking defensive lineups we seen in a minute. Like you can dead throw
Yeah.
a starting five out that was niggas 6'7" and above.
No,
Ain't
man.
locking shit
Yeah.
down.
Wow, still scoring.
Wow, still scoring.
Literally. But yeah, just to keep it short and simple for real, great move. Like we just said, like they having the second best behind the Rockets, they having the second best free agency right now. So these are definitely two pickups that's A+ for sure. But on to the next topic. That boy Malik Beasley, he is in some boiling water right now. They got the eye on what you said earlier, 375. They got them motherfuckers for 50. You know what I'm saying? They got
Mind you, no
but
time on that bitch.
but if real quick, if y'all don't know what happened, he the man basically got caught betting on himself.
That's attorney on that ass.
Yeah, like
FBI
it
on
ain't
that
really,
ass. It just got announced yesterday. FBI on that nigga,
and
bro.
folks is
Feds, bro.
suing him left and right. That man trainer suing him. All these folks is suing him. Like but his agency, like they suing. Like, boy, goddamn,
Nigga
he
is
in
$8
hot
million.
damn water.
$8 million in debt, bro.
I don't know what's wrong with these ball players. We gonna make this a PSA real quick. Like, look, bro, you having hella paper, twin. What the hell you betting on yourself for? You bet on yourself when you got in that gym every day when you were about 13 and you were goddamn all them late night. Nigga, that was betting on yourself, boy. Don't get to the goddamn league. Y'all nigga be making $1,000 a minute, bro. Nigga, get what I gotta do this way. I got to go to work 2 weeks. Come on, gang. I don't understand, like, bro, why y'all don't be grateful, like, y'all be in the situation y'all be in, bro, knowing how serious that this shit is, bro. Like, but, yeah, bro. You got anything on to the Malik Beasley
That
talk,
shit
bro?
is dumb. Especially for the season that they pinpointing on, like him
No,
being with the
facts.
Bucks.
Yeah.
That shit is so weird. And it's like, nigga, did you not see the whole? I can't even remember bro name, but Michael Porter Jr. brother, like, just went down for the
Johnson
same old
Porter.
shit. And it's like, nigga, he was on the Raptors, and they caught his ass. What the fuck is you doing? You niggas was expecting you as one of the best 3-point shooters in this league, and this is what you out here doing. And then it's like this money situation is even proving more of the point. Like you have terrible money management, and then like you over here robbing Peter to pay Paul, but you still ain't pay goddamn Dexter either. Like this nigga, you all kind of fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And it's people that you real deal need. It's like shit you real deal need to accomplish and get out of the way. You know what I'm saying? Just to be like a respectable human being. He is not doing none of this shit. He is fucking off. I don't know if he got a little shawty because he was with goddamn. We ain't gotta get into that. I don't know what it is. Like I don't even know what it is to be honest with you. It's really weird. I really, like you said, like I really wish players wouldn't do that. I wish like most people like in sports, like once you get into that realm, you don't gambling, you don't gamble. Oh man, I don't care if it's on yourself or your teammates, anything. Just leave that all alone. Cause like you said, you bet on yourself at this point, like in life. You know what I'm saying? You going to the gym, you being consistent, basically. To wrap that all up, like you being consistent, is you betting on yourself. Let it be that, and it gotta be no paper. You know what I'm saying? That's especially
You have it.
traceable. Like they see everything. So this is that. Like I said, this shit is dumb as fuck. It literally makes no sense how you thought you was getting over on the NBA. Something that's been here way before you was here.
Definitely feel that. But to stay on, well, in Detroit, Duncan Robinson ended up getting signed to the team 3 years. If I'm not mistaken, 48 million for the 3 years. Do you
Hmm.
think this is just a move to replace him real quick? Like you think like they were just like damn, or has this been in the talks?
So I feel like it's a move to just get more shooting. To be honest with you, because
Okay.
you just let go of Tim Hardaway as well. The him and Tim Hardaway team was, I mean, dynamic or role on the team was them just to be spot up shooters, off the catch shooters. So to lose both of them, that definitely left a gaping hole within that offense, especially when they're trying to keep getting better. And I'm pretty sure they want to go further, especially Cade. I know they want to go further into the playoffs, especially with the East being as wide and open as it is. Now that don't, with that being said, soon as that whole thing went down with Malik Beasley, or when it got announced, I should say, it was said that there was a offer on the table for 3 years, $40-something million. So it does look like he lost out on his bag. I feel like he's probably like in my time, like really locking into the NBA. Probably like the third or fourth time I ain't seen a motherfucker drop his bag for real. Like lose his bag.
Thanks.
What's his name? Where's
Who we
bro
talking about
name,
earlier?
man?
Shooter?
For nigga under the Hornets.
Miles Bridges.
Same thing with Miles Bridges. We all know that situation. If you don't, you gotta look it up. We ain't talking about that on this YouTube. But what you doing? That was the day before free agency. That shit was dumb. That shit was dumb. See, this shit, he probably thought he was gonna get caught. That motherfucker had to know if certain shit go down, like, or whatever, this, that, and third. But, hey,
Okay, yeah, I definitely get that. I like the Duncan Robinson signing, especially off the year that they're coming off of. It definitely adds to their offense instead of almost like the Magic goddamn situation. You're not putting all the damn weight on Cade. Like Cade, come on, we know what he gonna do. Night in night out, we know what Cade gonna do. But what is the damn supporting cast gonna do? And then with the crazy ass fool Malik Beasley doing what he doing, like ain't no telling when the hell he come back. Like we don't even know how serious the shit is. Like we don't know how much money he, you know what I'm saying, bet and all that shit. Johnson Porter locked up right now.
mm-hmm.
That boy back there with goddamn, I forgot who exactly but he back there with like some rapper or some shit. But yeah, I definitely like it for that aspect, and of course, just add on to the offense because they definitely needed more of that in the playoffs. But other than that, I think that was other than the small signings, that was like the big names that has happened so far in free agency. But we gonna end it off with the Mike Brown. It's supposed to be going to the Knicks. Well, he's supposed to be the next head coach of the Knicks. Let me phrase it like that. And how you feel about that, Jason?
With his last stint, I feel like it could have lasted longer. He just got Sacramento Kings, a team that's hella young, to lock in and be like a very dangerous squad. Like they was really going head toe to toe with Golden State. Like they really could
That
have knocked
first
them
year.
off. Yeah, there's no telling like what could have happened. He could have probably knocked
Yeah,
them off. I love how
I was just gonna say, yeah, that was a series that year.
for sure. How they was playing and everything. And it's just like I don't understand exactly why. Like I'm not big on the Kings, so I would have to like really break down, look at some footage as to why they kind of fell apart. It definitely wasn't Mike Brown's fault, and I feel like the team knew that. So Mike Brown's definitely got a lot of rapport with a lot of major players, so that probably fell into play as well as to why he signed with them. I think they're going to get somebody that they're extremely motivated by just watching them talk. Like, I feel like he's a great communicator. And not even just that, like, I've seen him actually pick up the ball and do the movements that he felt like the other players should be doing. Like he a trainer or some shit, or he really out there
Yeah,
hooping and he.
vocal. Like he expresses like that love that he has for the game. Like you said, like during practice, he'd get the ball and join y'all in y'all little line and do the same drills y'all doing. Like from me being around so many damn hoopers in my life, I know that's just for the player. That's just another type feeling. Like my coach, like your coach down there feeling like one of the players, but you still having that respect and regard. Like okay, this still my damn coach. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely like it. I definitely think he can unlock the offense with some shit that Thibodeau ass wasn't doing with, you know what I'm saying, with what we saw in the damn playoffs. Like we already knew what the hell was going on. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Mike Brown, great signing. I can't think of another head coach
That
right
you would
now.
want to
I can't really
replace.
think. Yeah, that way. You know what I'm saying? Like that I would want to replace that team other than him right now. I didn't think that the Kings were going, you know what I'm saying, do what they did to him like that. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I definitely love the move though. But that's the end of the news though.
So yeah, wrap this shit up, man. I ain't don't even bring Frank Vogel.
But yeah, but that's the end of the news for these last two free agency days. Hopefully we really get some bangers in these next couple days. But this has been Pro Conversations, and this is your boy Moot,
It's your boy. I love you, Jace.
and we are up out of here.
Yes, sir.